This next topic is quite interesting. It's all about making conversation, and this Dubai residents TEDx talk on 7 ways to make a conversation has bagged over 21 million views. Now, talking to strangers can be the most intimidating things of all, and especially if you see yourself as somewhat of an introvert. So racking your brain for a topic of discussion, a question, common factor, all those things. And that too, at the same time, you have to be aware of not saying something offensive or controversial. So initiating a conversation doesn't come easy to all.
No, it certainly doesn't. And as a wise man once said, communication is the fabric that holds the society together, which is true for sure. So, your basic trait to network, talk, and build relations based on words and speech. And who better to get the conversation tips than from a radio jockey?
Exactly. So, which is why Malvika Vardhan's TEDx talk on 7 ways to make a conversation with anyone at BITS Pilani Dubai back in 2016 bagged over 21 million views on YouTube alone. And Malvika Vardhan is the managing director of The Hive, and she's the ex-radio presenter for City 1016 at Arabian Radio Network, which is ARN. Of course, the UAE's biggest radio network. And in a nutshell, here are the 7 conversation hacks that the RJ extraordinaire shed out. So first being that the first word you say is a floodgate. So put your ego aside, greet people, hi, hello, good morning, remember me. So just take that first step. 2, skip the small talk, ask an open-ended question.
I like that a lot because I think starting conversation with new people is scary, especially if you're in a social situation, if you're in a new office, a different environment, and you're thinking, how can I build a relationship? How do you even start? And basic, hi, hello.
Yeah, go
good
up
morning.
to the person, exactly.
Or when you're walking past, smile and say hi. That is literally the opener.
Yeah.
And then you go from there. Also, she went on to say, me too, make the person feel that you have similarities, or pay a unique compliment.
Let's
Simran.
give you an example. It will take you some time.
No, I've got so many. Okay, Simran, your bow tie matches your shirt. Did you plan it?
No, I didn't. And I feel like I look like a waitress. I'm just going to take it off. I mean, nothing wrong, but I'm just Did you break it?
Yeah.
You broke the bow tie?
The bow tie.
Casey, but it's fine. You pulled it off with grace.
Thank you for that unique compliment. Ask them for their opinion. Simran, what do you think of my broken bow tie?
I think it was good while it lasted. It wasn't meant to, these things break off, so it wasn't your fault at all. And I feel like you went with the flow really well. So it speaks a lot about your character.
Thank you. My finger hurts a little bit.
Oh no.
And this one I really, really love. Be present.
Yeah. Let's give another example. Hey Casey, how's life?
Simran, I really want to talk to you about this thing that happened yesterday.
Tell me. I'm listening.
So, we went to the store and there was these chips there, and I noticed that the chips were salty, and I have a thing with salt, it's getting in my gut.
That
and I
sucks.
just feel like the more salt that I eat, the more it's
that sucks.
I really try to talk to you about this salty gut thing that I'm going through. It's a daily thing.
So when is it getting over?
About it.
When are you going to the doctor?
She's really good at that. but 100%, I actually find that my attention span for conversations is less than it used to be. I'll be in a conversation, I'll be thinking of other things going in the back of my mind.
Good to know.
Yeah, but do you feel like that?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really given it much thought because I'm always distracted.
Never had time for that thought. But I don't think that I used to do this, but you'll be in a conversation and your mind is in 3 other places, and I'm I need to physically bring myself back to this conversation. And I just wonder if it's because of phones, and it's because our mind is so used to flitting between, when you scroll Instagram feed, you're looking at happy news, sad news, then you're immediately onto this dress that you want to buy,
yeah.
and then you're seeing this fast car, and your mind moves so quickly because of the internet that now when I'm in a conversation, I find it very hard to focus on that one topic.
That's so true. But that's where the skill comes in. You just need to learn to be present and a good listener, and not make it all about yourself. If someone's telling you something, listen, actively listen to them.
What I think about.
There she does it again. And then the last tip.